Hey Earth Angels, welcome into another weekly message here at Ethereal Ancestors. My name is Gabrielle. For anybody new to the channel, welcome in. For those of you returning, welcome back. And special shout out to all of my subscribers that came over from the main channel, Cusp of Roses. I really appreciate y'all love and support. I have a very interesting message here for y'all for the next 7 days, okay? There's two different timelines that made themselves like really pronounced in my meditation for this message. So the first one, there's a path to a 10 of Cups that is being celebrated in the ethers or being opened up in the ethers between two powerful energies, okay? Two people. When I say powerful energies, I mean two people in their power. So this could be Mercury retrograde. This could be between you and someone else. You could be witnessing this. You could be coming into the awareness or having some sort of communication around this, okay? That's the first timeline. The second timeline, some of y'all are tempering an opportunity, okay? And that opportunity feels really solid. It feels really stable. But you, yourself, your energy, your frequency is grounding that in right now, over this week, from whenever you watch this, 7 days from when you watch this. Grounding that Ace of Pentacles, I guess I would want to call it, down from the ethers into your reality. So there's a need to be very consistent with whatever it is that you do to find balance, okay? Some of y'all on that second timeline, and there is some sort of bridge between the two, some of y'all are the anchoring force that is opening up a path between two people, or opening a path for yourself to get to the 10 of Cups with someone else or by yourself, whatever that looks like for you, okay? So your energy is anchoring in this new pathway and new opportunity. But it's something that you want, though. It feels desirable. It doesn't feel like unexpected, or that's not what I had on my bingo card, or like it's not that. It's very much like what you want, you're getting. But in a way that is divinely timed, divinely guided, and divinely supported. Divinity all the way around. Okay? But I keep getting brought up to the ethers. It's like, for some of y'all have your angels and ancestors celebrating this right now. Like they've done something that they were supposed to do. It's like they did what they needed to do to get this opportunity ready or this pathway open, and they're excited because you're about to walk it, like you're in the right position to receive it, or what needed to be done is done. Like it's a checkpoint, I guess I want to call it, or it's a success. Like there is some sort of successful effort that has been accomplished by your angels and ancestors when it comes to your path to either a 10 of Pentacles. I meant to say a 10 of Cups, so maybe there's a 10 of Pentacles involved, but your pathway to either an Ace of Pentacles or a 10 of Cups. So tell us about, let's focus on the bridge between the two, because I feel like that'll cover both timelines. So place yourself where you feel you might be. 7 of Swords. Protecting, yeah. There might have been some sort of lie, some sort of deceit, something that's maybe been revealed. Somebody might have been utilizing some form of strategy here. I feel like that pertains to the path to the 10 of Cups. Page of Cups, coming out a bit challenged. Somebody was too in their head and not in their heart enough to receive, and maybe that's the success. Somebody has successfully dropped into their heart. And when I say drop, yeah, from the mental body into the emotional one. Two of Swords, and the Five of Wands. This was definitely some sort of spiritual battle somebody's gone through. Again, this could be you. This could be somebody connected to you. You know yourself, okay? Use your discernment. Yeah, somebody was definitely going through some sort of spiritual battle that was keeping them in their head and away from their heart. Oh, and as I say that, the Three of Cups just fell right on my chest. The heart. Somebody can celebrate that they've overcome some sort of spiritual battle. Yeah, and got a brand new beginning. Three of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. With the Lovers. Yeah. Oh, what was that? The Ace of Swords. With the Hangman. And I think the Chariot right after it. Yep. Now that somebody has the truth. Ooh, okay. For some of y'all, there might have been a force that was keeping you from this path to your Ten of Cups or to this Ace of Pentacles, okay? And again, the Ten of Pentacles slipped out, so that could also be what's in this energy or a part of it. Okay? Whatever was in the path, whatever the Five of Wands was, whatever the obstacle or the challenge, it's been overcome due to some sort of truth being realized or again coming out. Somebody stepping into a higher level of consciousness, awareness around some sort of group dynamic. Because you got the Three of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and the Five of Wands. All group energy. Somebody is free to choose their path to the Ten of Cups now. This feels huge, though, with the Lovers. Somebody is free to choose a path of alignment where they might have been in fear of having to sustain or select or choose a path of disharmony or something that would have disconnected them or brought them out of alignment. So I think that's why the angels and ancestors are celebrating this week, because they got somebody back on track. This is like a new track. If somebody had a decision to make around whether or not they were going to take that new path, somebody's making that decision, or they already have. Show me the Seven of Swords. Thank you. Ooh. Eight of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. With the Ace of Cups. Come on. Somebody, again, was too much in their head, not in their heart enough to be able to see this path. So that's almost what it is. There was a hidden path here all along for someone. This could be a you again, or somebody connected to you. Some of y'all are either in that like Two of Wands energy, because that's what I'm seeing in my mind's eye, or you're a representation, or the Ten of Cups itself, or the Ace of Pentacles itself. Because again, I was picking up that you ground this energy in some way. What someone couldn't see, they now can feel. Ooh. Someone was trying to see when they needed to feel. Well, we're in Cancer season, so that makes sense. Somebody can now feel where their Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups heart is, as opposed to maybe trying to use logic. Yeah, somebody's definitely received some sort of judgment here, or judgment's been called on whatever this Five of Wands energy is. Because the Five of Wands, it gives Mars, and it seems to be the culprit. So there could be an Aries involved, a Scorpio involved. I believe the Five of Wands is Leo energy, so there could also be a Leo involved. You also have Aquarius out here on the board with the Seven of Swords, Libra with the Two of Swords, more Aquarius with the Fool energy. Yeah, it's like someone can use their heart now. That Ace of Cups. Someone's earned an Ace of Cups, received an Ace of Cups, connected with their Ace of Cups, found their Ace of Cups. Somebody's Ace of Cups could have been hidden from them, stolen from them, taken from them. If this had anything to do with some sort of like maybe spell work or energy like that, somebody's broken free from that. Can I get one here for the Seven of Swords? The moon. Yep. Whatever plan somebody had in the dark can't come to fruition, won't come to fruition. Whatever somebody was secretly trying to do, I almost want to say like attack somebody with, because this is kind of a battle. A game though. Somebody might have been playing spiritual games with somebody. Show me this Page of Cups. So this could be an apology for some of y'all. Somebody might want to apologize for what they were trying to plan in secret. If they've been caught, somebody could definitely Hierophant. And there you are, Earth Angel. Temperance. Like I said, somebody might be getting exposed here. King of Cups. I clearly see this as the King of Pentacles, but I said the King of Cups. So a King of Cups could be involved in this, but it's the King of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles. It's the King of Pentacles who didn't have access to their heart. Or maybe had access to it, but wasn't all the way confident in using it. Which made them either susceptible to being deceived because they didn't have that Ace of Cups to temper any emotional energy, feel out anything that was coming towards them. It's like if it looked good on paper, it made sense in the material, okay. But you gotta feel with your heart too. Because not all money, good money. Not all relationships, good relationships. Not all contracts, good contracts. So, and that's where people, I feel like, underestimate the power of feeling. Yes, it's temporary. Yes, it isn't necessarily fact, but it is information. Needed and necessary information. Because going against that feeling, going against your emotional body is what will disrupt you into dis-ease. It's an attack on your health. Somebody's health was under attack. It's like somebody was trying to stress somebody out. Okay. Yeah, I don't even want to go down that road. Show me. If we must, though, we will. But what's this Two of Swords? Let's keep it moving. The Knight of Wands. Right. Somebody was trying to make someone impulsive or get somebody to rush through something, not feel it through, not think it through, or strategically understood that somebody had a tendency to be impulsive. So created an environment for someone's impulses to take over. But that's the beauty of that water element and being in tune with it. It can kind of cool off that impulse. Yeah, this was a group of people working on someone. Maybe it's you, Earth Angel. Maybe it's somebody connected to you. But you know what? Okay, for majority of y'all, it's somebody connected to you, because if I'm sensing that you're the grounding and stabilizing force, meaning you're the energy and the reason why. Oh, shit. You're the energy and the reason why something couldn't take off or this plan couldn't happen. So this is definitely somebody you maybe have a spiritual bond with. Any attack on them is essentially an attack on you, and attacks on you don't go very well. Aren't taken lightly. Somebody celebrated too soon. Somebody thought they had somebody for real. I can't make it up. The Ace of Cups. It's like somebody wanted to divide someone's heart into threes. Tower. Yep. Somebody was trying to work against someone with a pure heart. Stress somebody out. 10 of Wands. Put a lot of spiritual weight on someone thinking that they couldn't carry it. Well, think again. The fact that somebody's still stepping into the Fool energy could carry this 3 times over. Not that it's needed or necessary, but it's lightweight. To whoever was being attacked, it's lightweight. Show me this. Page of Swords. Somebody might be having to watch something that they built or attempted to build fall because someone's taking a different path. Getting into some sort of alignment. I'm seeing the Chariot in my mind's eye. I feel like it popped out at the beginning, right? Or I peeked at it from the bottom of the deck. Show me the 2 of Pentacles. The Empress. Oh shit. Yeah, somebody's watching a tower happen in their world that was intended for someone else. Page of Swords tells me somebody didn't think something all the way through. Or they thought they knew something, but what they thought they knew wasn't true. There definitely was some sort of distorted communication in this energy. So I don't know if somebody was either trying to distort your view or your idea or the information you had about somebody, or somebody was trying to distort someone's view, idea, and information about you. But I just keep getting this. You're the grounding force, though. You have the power to temper as the Empress. Okay, so I'm speaking. Okay, I'm speaking to the Empress. Show me then. Okay, what happened to this hidden strategy and this hidden plan with the Moon and the 7 of Swords? Ooh. Said the King of Cups when I saw the King of Pentacles. Here he is with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Try to get somebody to be irresponsible, or someone isn't responsible. Lover's energy. This could have been somebody trying to trap someone into some sort of contract, relationship, partnership based off of a lie. And somebody didn't know. Okay, I see. For some of y'all, there could be, okay, this is karma playing out. And it's one of those, I almost want to call it a trick play type of karma. Where like by the skin of someone's teeth, or by like, by an inch and a hair, somebody has avoided permanency in something. Or like, how could I say that? It's almost like the divine allowed something to happen, put someone through this cycle of energy, mainly so they could get back to their heart. Because it's almost like this 2 of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Someone couldn't actually discern the truth because of some sort of impulsive behavior. So it's like, it could be, it could not be. I don't really know. Somebody was in an I don't know. I can't say for sure. Because someone wasn't tethered into their heart. So that unknown gray area is where this 5 of Wands energy was playing in. So now I could play up, I could say what I want it to be because it's an unknown. But now that something maybe is known, it's almost like, if we're talking about a masculine energy, it's almost like this masculine energy can now understands, again, the power of that water energy, the power of that Ace of Cups, the power of their heart, and how important it is. So it's like now they're ready to fully step into that King of Cups energy. because some sort of responsibility has maybe been lifted off of them. Yeah, the plot was to destabilize a masculine, whether that is you, Earth Angel, or someone connected to you. Show me the Seven of Swords with the moon. Somebody losing sleep over that, or was losing sleep. Show me the Ace of Cups with the Hierophant. Knight of Pentacles upright. Yeah, it's like somebody was trying to slow somebody down, or I'm hearing take advantage. This is a lesson learned, hopefully, for this masculine energy, whether, again, it's you, someone connected to you, that when you are in that double-minded state, that Two of Swords, you're easy to take advantage of if you do not have higher realms or higher skills of discernment, which feels like it has to come from this Ace of Cups. Emotional discernment. It's like somebody was trying to take advantage of someone's habits and use it against them. And so that hopefully shows this masculine that you need to break the habit so it can't be used against you. So you make yourself susceptible and vulnerable to the Seven of Swords, to those hidden strategies, to those plots, because of the lack of control or lack of awareness within yourself. So yeah, someone is stepping into a higher level of awareness this week. Show me the Two of Swords with this Knight of Wands. Yep, Four of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Four of Wands keeps coming out too. Contracts. Some of y'all, this is a situation where you maybe, like I said, you're the grounding, tempering energy. Some of y'all have maybe been in a waiting season, not knowing what you're waiting for. You were waiting for this to play out. And it has, because the Tower's here. It's reached its peak, and now a new cycle can begin. Queen of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Back out here. Can I just get one, though, for the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands? One, please. Thank you, Divine. The Hermit. I just heard watch the company you keep. Yeah, somebody definitely is going to be led into this new beginning, but the new beginning is them being the hermit. Learning their soul, figuring out their own language with the universe. Hermit always gives me reading and discerning and deciphering the writings on the wall, like learning an ancient language, like building that bond with the divine that lives in you, because it's solitude. Yeah, it's almost giving like scared straight almost. That's what I think I meant by like a trick, kind of a karmic thing. Yeah. Someone's not necessarily getting locked up, but they were close to it. They had to be scared straight to this new beginning and to this Ace of Cups. Show me the Five of Wands with the Eight of Pentacles, the Sun. Something's definitely working out in someone's favor, or already has. Because I'm hearing due diligence. Something about that could be relevant. Due diligence. Like somebody had their stuff in order. But again, some sort of impulsive energy. I'm even getting maybe anger might have been used against someone. So it's like, because somebody maybe felt out of tune with their heart or didn't have their Ace of Cups handy, because the aces are tools for you to use. Somebody didn't have their Ace of Cups handy. So the tools that they had, again, left them vulnerable, left them without important information that they would have needed to avoid this. Show me the Three of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So it's almost like whoever this person is, the reason why the angels and ancestors are celebrating is because somebody has earned the right to their Ace of Cups. Because of the Eight of Pentacles, almost I feel like it's the Eight of Pentacles that saved this person. Their attention to detail, their process, the structure. I don't know, is the Eight of Pentacles Saturn in Virgo and Saturn, or Saturn in Virgo? That's what I'm hearing. Maybe somebody has their Saturn in Virgo. Six of Cups. Right. Exactly. Somebody narrowly escaped some sort of hidden plot, or a plot that was hidden, tried to be executed but couldn't be executed, which is hopefully, yeah, you got an Ace of Wands right here at the bottom, which is hopefully, again, making whoever this masculine energy is more aware that that hermit energy, they need to get real intimate with that hermit within them. And maybe that is the decision that's been made because it's falling under the Two of Swords. So somebody maybe didn't know if they wanted to come out of that Knight of Wands energy and go into the Hermit, or stay in the Knight of Wands and just kind of delay the Hermit. Somebody's spirit is telling them, Hermit, get into that Hermit energy. And I think they're following it. Because you got, yeah, the Six of Swords. Somebody's moving on. Show me the Fool with the Tower. Thank you. Ace of Wands wanted to be out. And the difference in the energy between the Fool and the Magician is collecting the aces. Again, someone's spirit is telling them, you need to go that way. Go over there. And because somebody maybe has regained some sort of sovereignty here with the Moon out here, sovereignty in their own energy, Hermit, the fact that they're entering into this new beginning destroys whatever was like built off of this Two of Swords energy, Knight of Wands energy that they might have been in. So anything and anyone that was trying to stabilize themselves off of this masculine because they were in a Two of Swords, not really sure, not really confident, not really knowing, not really in tune, very impulsive, anything that was built off of that crumbles. Eight of Cups. Three of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Devil energy, right. So the same bondage that somebody was trying to get this masculine in, the plot is showing up in this person's life. They're watching that plot dissolve. And maybe what they aren't aware of is it's coming for them. Show me the Two of Pentacles with Empress. Somebody's maybe getting into balance with their feminine energy. I just heard making peace with love. So, okay. Maybe this was all done under the guise of some sort of romantic energy or, love or whatever. Yeah. Show me the Two of Pentacles with this Empress. Ace of Swords, I can't make it up. Somebody making peace with love. Peace with Venus, or a feminine force within themselves. Somebody's mastering their own feminine principle, which needs that hermit energy, needs that kind of solitude, alone time. The Moon, exactly, needs to be almost in the void to be receptive. So this could be somebody who was too focused on the sun, not comfortable in their Moon, afraid of maybe their own shadow. Their shadow is feminine. So this could even be a masculine who genuinely has a fear of feminine energy, but that's because of them not understanding their own feminine energy, or it has a lot of feminine energies that maybe try to attach themselves to them, try to get, you know what I mean? Like, but again, it's like some sort of susceptibility that they had to that they're making peace with. Yeah, that's the truth. That's what it is. Somebody's making peace with Venus. And making peace with Venus looks like embracing your King of Cups as a masculine. All right, angels and ancestors of whoever we're speaking to here, what messages of guidance do you have for them when it comes to this situation, this new beginning, and these aces that they stand to receive? What guidance do you have for whoever resonates with this message? Yeah, the Sage. Be devoted and committed and trust in the unknown, Sky Father. Right. This is what I mean by this is the Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's devotion to at least maintaining some sort of stability. I'm getting like record keeping, documenting something, or just like keeping something in order while maybe the rest of their world or their life could be very chaotic, has saved them. So it's like a new appreciation for that order. This could have also been, because some of y'all, this is somebody connected to you. You might have been the grounding force in the sense of telling this masculine they need to get some sort of structure and order. Being an example of structure and order for this masculine. And them feeling inclined to like take up some of that has allowed them to get into the Six of Swords around this energy. So it's like what they feared trusting was really trusting their own intuition, their feminine force. So maybe seeing you, Earth Angel, trust your intuition, encourage them to do the same, and it saved them. So it's like, okay, now we can trust it even more. Now we're going to really amp that up because clearly it's a way of protection, and it is. Your intuition protects you. We're not talking about necessarily gut feeling. We're talking about spiritual energy, tether, being able to hear the universe, hear nature, however you want to name it, God, source, universe, nature. Okay? Come on, magic guardian, to unlock the magic within. So now it's almost like I'm getting like not an experiment, but like, okay, well, if that worked, then now if I go a little even deeper into my intuition, if I trust the unknown a little bit more, if I trust that moon a little bit more, if I trust Venus a little bit more, what then would come of that? Well, you got an Ace of Cups, an Ace of Wands, and an Ace of Swords. And the Sun. It's like there's a masculine that's unlocking their own magic. It could be you. Again, it could be you. Because somebody now, I can't make it up. Somebody now can trust that a Ten of Cups is possible. Oh, come on. A Ten of Cups is possible. Not only within other connections and relationships, but their own Nine of Cups is possible. And not just their Nine of Cups. No, not just that. Their Nine of Pentacles too. It's like there's a masculine here that is finding a deeper sense of stability and confidence within themselves. And that's not coming from anything external. It's coming from everything internal. The moon, Empress energy. It's coming from their own feminine principle. So it's like there's a masculine here that's in rehab with feminine energy. And understands now that their fear of feminine energy, maybe even with the Two of Swords and the Knight of Wands, they're kind of in and out, or the way that they've dealt with it has created this kind of room for the Five of Wands, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the delays, like, so the more they own that relationship and nurture it and treat it the way that it needs to be treated, this is what they get. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, Ten of Cups, Four of Swords, peace of mind. Okay? Okay. And that's their magic. Yeah, and it's time to reflect. Exactly. Like I said, somebody has to get into hermit or allow that hermit season to happen for them so they could really step into magician energy in a way that is aligned and balanced. That lover's energy that kept coming out. In a way that supports and is compatible with their destiny, as opposed to keeps delaying and deterring them and putting them off detours of their destined path. Okay, so if some of y'all have some sort of connection to a masculine, he's getting on his path. Yeah, surround yourself with protective energy. And star ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. Like I said, somebody decided to trust that intuition and it worked out in their favor. Now they need to expand and nurture that trust. What else? The warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Exactly. Don't be afraid. This could even been a masculine that maybe didn't really even truly believe in a higher power or a higher force. They could be going through a spiritual awakening right now. Okay, clarify the be devoted and committed. Release the old and rest, trust and thrive. Yeah. And show me unlock the magic within. What's that magic that needs to unlock for this masculine? The see or see beyond the current situation. Exactly. Sight, vision, foresight, intuition, a knowing. A knowing. This masculine has a deep inner knowing. A deeply aligned inner knowing that they've been ignoring or afraid of. I really do think it's fear. So they're gifted. Take time to reflect on what trusting your instincts. They have deeply, deeply, deeply attuned instincts. But when they second guess and get impulsive, that's when the Seven of Swords can come in, the Nine of Swords can come in, the Knight of Pentacles, everything can delay and slow, and the Three of Cups, like, that's when things get messy. Okay? Yeah, feel loved and comforted. Yeah. This could be a masculine too that maybe never felt comfort from a feminine figure or feminine energy. Always maybe on the defense, or like always kind of being, oh, this might be a masculine who has that type of energy where women or feminine or people in feminine energy tend to cross the boundaries a lot. Like this, it gives like pushy and aggressive and, you know, just kind of all up, or just all the time. I don't know. I feel irritated in it, where it's like that became the perception of what feminine energy is. So there was a deep fear there because it didn't feel safe. You can't feel safe around people who will willingly cross your boundaries or take advantage of you or feel entitled to do things to you, or like come on, you know what I mean, like come on to you or touch all up on you. And this could be from a range of women, older women, young, all of that. This is one of them masculines. Po baby. I'm sure. Like, as cool as that sounds, that also feels very stressful and just like unsettling. Because then how do you trust feminine energy if the only feminine energy you know is aggressive and opportunistic and forward and, you know, almost like violently volatile, like will violate. This masculine's been violated by a lot of feminine energies. So it's hard to feel comforted by feminine energy. Okay. Which is what's healing and the rehab that needs to happen for this masculine, okay? And again, whether you are that feminine energy that is grounding that rehab, grounding that process for this masculine, or again, you've served as some sort of mirror, or because you got mirror guardian here, mirror of how healthy feminine energy can be, or, you know, that there's nothing to fear. It's okay. Like, yes, there are a lot of toxic energies out there, but it's not everybody. Not everybody's in that energy. Yeah, Earth Guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Okay, and be fearless and stand strong. It's way too many. Can I just get one for warrior? What's this warrior energy? Guardian angel. Yeah, guardian angel. You're not alone. Hold space. Yeah. The experiences that this masculine energy has had with feminine energy has made them feel isolated and alone, but in a way that created an impulsivity and a double-mindedness, not a rooted, grounded, and stable sense of self. So that could even stem from their own mother, grandmother, or the women in their family, siblings, I don't know, you know, whomever they had as an example of feminine energy. So it's like a whole bunch of that versus just one person. You're not going to feel like anyone has your back or like anyone will understand. So maybe you're that's what I mean, like Earth Angel, you might be the anchor. You might be the example or the beacon of that balance of you're not alone in that feeling of isolation. You're not alone in this desire for feeling loved and comforted. You're not alone in having to surround yourself with protective energy. And like in this path, like someone felt very alien in their own life, but maybe they've come across you and maybe you're kind of alien too. But there's something about your tempered energy that almost maybe has given this masculine hope that if they continue to follow the voice of their soul that's telling them to stay rooted and grounded, to be fearless and stand strong, they will continue to feel loved and continue to feel comforted. They will then continue to trust their instincts, and they'll start to see beyond their immediate 3D and be able to release the old kind of connections with feminine energy or ideals around feminine energy or fears around feminine energy and find that sense of devotion and committed. So this is a masculine that in their truth actually thrives in a devoted and committed connection. But they've maybe been the Knight of Wands, double-minded, you know, because of that fear of I just feel like feminine energy. Okay? So if this masculine is tuning in, please trust your instincts because they're not steering you wrong. Okay? Be fearless about those instincts and take time to reflect from this new space of awareness that you have. Because if this was an isolated situation, an isolated seven of, well, that's what it is. It's not an isolated. You might have up to 5 people who are still in this Seven of Swords energy with you. Okay? Okay? I'm going to leave it there. I really do hope that this was helpful for whoever this message was for. Let me know if it resonated with you in the comments down below. And if it did resonate, but you want to keep yourself a little bit private, which I understand, especially because we get into the depths of a lot here, right? Just drop a dove emoji with your favorite heart color and maybe a little extra sparkle if you want. So I know that you tuned in, that I know that you received this message, and I know that it was helpful for you in some way, shape, or form. That's really helpful for me as a reader. So shout out to y'all who do that, and I thank you for that love and support, okay? All right, I really do hope that this just gave you what you needed for the week ahead, and I will see you next week, my loves. Namaste.